We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. Number 48 makes his big league debut right after this. Garrett Richards will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Now in the box, Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one.
First pitch, 7-10.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming, here it is. Richards, a California-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Runners on the move for second. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the first out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh. Albies, the runner at second with one away. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Popped him up. And no, they can't get there. The 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Nola finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Freeman is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Ian Anderson, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Stepping in, Jake Cronenworth. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Padres, the shortstop, Jake Cronenworth.
Now here it comes. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, it appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start the road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now. I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And now pitch on the way. Tommy Pham comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. And no one will track it down. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Batting first, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 1-0.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So here's Will Myers, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering on its way.
Nope, upstairs.
A runner on first with 2 away. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Myers just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Here now the 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. From the stretch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Striding in, Mitch Moreland. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Pods leave them loaded. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
That's
2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Two balls and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way.
Ball one, no strike. Ball two.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Nola.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Anderson is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Trent.
Now at the plate, Trent Grisham. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Anderson has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Well, listen, this is the much anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road. But that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
The 1-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Riley is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
So digging in now, Jurickson Profar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Runners on first with 1 down. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Ball 3. Jake Cronenworth waits on deck. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Jake Cronenworth will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set with the 0-1. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And we are tied 0-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And next will be the imposing power bat, Adam Duvall. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 3rd inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Richards over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Austin.
Stepping in for the Braves, Austin Riley. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in, Ozzie Albies. He drew a walk his first time up. And the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Albies, a 5'8" switch hitter. He's in his 4th season as a major league player.
Nope.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. Fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. On with it to first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. And in steps Manny Machado as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
2-0 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Two balls and a strike.
Hey boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Freeman is over and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He's set and the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Runners going. In the dirt. And now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. On deck there's Eric Hosmer. And here's the 3-2 from him. Struck him out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a look at ball 1. Here's the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 out here and a runner at second. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball from 80 to 90%.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for San Diego. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Coming to the plate now, Nick Markakis, as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and 1 strike. A ball and a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Markakis ahead with a 3-1 count here.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. He's set. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Too high. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1 offering, and a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Two left for Atlanta. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Into the box, Mitch Moreland. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 1-0 delivery. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1.
The count is 2-1.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. Austin Nola will be next. And here's the 3-2 from him. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Now at the plate, Austin Nola. He drew a base on balls his first time up. On its way is pitch number 75. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Stepping up to the plate, Trent Grisham. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
Grisham, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
2 balls and a strike to count. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
1-1.
Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Padres leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Atlanta.
All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch on its way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out #1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Adam Duvall.
Digging in, Adam Duvall. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Strike one to start the at bat. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Grisham's back to the track as he takes it for out #2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Now to the plate, Austin Riley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat.
1-0.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
2-2 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The 2-2 one more time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Profar ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Mark Melanson will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Mark Melanson.
Digging in, Jake Cronenworth. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Three and 0 now. Pitch on the way. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Pham. His career numbers against Melanson. He's gone 2 for 5. From the belt, the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Pham enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him. Luke Jackson comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Manny Machado will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
Manny Machado.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
2-0.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two and 1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Standing in, Will Myers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. First offering on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. And that's the third out. One left for San Diego. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies will try to get things started for the Braves in their half of the sixth. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
The 1-1 home is strike two swinging.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Nick Markakis digging in now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball one. Lifted the other way to left center. Back goes Grisham. He makes the running play. Two down.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here it is, the 3-0. And this one misses high for ball four, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. From the stretch.
Ball, that's out.
Two out with the man at first. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And it's gone onto the lower basket of the Western Metal Building. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Another try at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. Hot shot to third. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mitch Moreland.
So here's the Padres DH, Mitch Moreland. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Now the pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Ozuna is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Nola.
Stepping into the box, Austin Nola. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Trent Grisham would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Padres down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Craig Stammen will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Craig Stammen.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
From the stretch.
Nope.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line, but a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Settling in now, Dansby Swanson. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. Down.
The 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And another foul ball. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Runners on first with one down. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Ready now, Austin Riley. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
On the ground to the left side. Machado is there. Profar for one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. A.J. Minter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
A.J. Minter.
Stepping into the box, Trent Grisham. It was a walk in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Minter rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Ready once again, Jurickson Profar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jake Cronenworth.
So striding forward now, Jake Cronenworth. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 delivery. That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And the pitch. And he popped him up. Coming on is Ozuna. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Chris Martin takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tommy Pham is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
3-0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Stepping up now, Manny Machado. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Three and 0 now.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Fouled away. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Padres leave a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. Drew Pomeranz will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. New inning set to get underway, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
The batter, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Markakis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. To short. On to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. Ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 to count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Braves, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Darren O'Day is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Darren O'Day.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Will Myers.
The right fielder, Will Fire.
He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-1.
That's outside.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-1.
And there's a base hit on a line.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Digging in now for San Diego, Eric Hosmer. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch on its way. Lined hard toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Mitch Moreland. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. No one out with a runner at second.
Ball 1.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
1-1. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2.
1 ball.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
A runner at second, nobody out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Working for the punch out and the offering.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Shane Green is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 19, Shane Green.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this
Now
game.
batting,
The
catcher,
cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
In now, Austin Nola just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-2 misses off the plate.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2.
Got a full count. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So striding in, Trent Grisham, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Hit on the ground toward the left. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. 9th inning coming up, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Trevor Rosenthal enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Trevor Rosenthal.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Myers. And foul. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Hey.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grisham will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Braves held off the scoreboard here in the ninth. Last chance coming up for the Friars. They trail here 2-1. Will Smith comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 51, Will Smith.
Jurickson Profar will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Jurickson Profar.
From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. A pause and the 0-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Now the pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. d'Arnaud has it, and he makes the throw to first. Profar is retired, and there's one away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jake Cronenworth. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey. One and one.
Bases are empty, one man out. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's up there.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Right.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. Hit out towards second. He'll go to the bag for 1. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Atlanta rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Luke Jackson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Garrett Richards pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Will Smith records the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.